Boss Up Visual Podcast offers media services for reasonable price quotes, created to aid the urban community with marketing services for your business, products, or services. Book your interview or ad by emailing bossupvisualpodcast@gmail.com or simply fill out the contact form. Boss Up Visual Podcast is geared towards business and life topics, teaching individuals how to build wealth, make smarter financial decisions. Boss Up Visual Podcast is hosted by Shakita Days and Derek Days, founders of Derek Denzel Days II Corporation. Sometimes looking at life and business from one person's perspective or type of group can be misleading. Teaching you how to stay bossed up in the competitive world. A visual podcast shows step up, raise your standards, and for the direction of your life. Boss Up Visual Podcast features sub-segments hosted by business leaders, authors, coaches, and individuals looking to expose their brands. Become a VIP listener, get access to rewards and more by subscribing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my caregiver segment with your Christian caregiver coach, Angela Amazing. We are back again, and we're back at it. And today we have a special guest. You guys are going to love this. I have a treat for you guys. For everyone who didn't know or didn't understand how you become a caregiver at such a young age, I have a guest today, and she is actually going to share some things with you because I have Miss Paris Smith, and she is a child caregiver, a kid caregiver. I call her the kid caregiver. She did an interview for me earlier in the year. She was caring for her grandfather and helping caring for her grandfather, and I mean, amazing strength. And if you go back and check it out on my Instagram, which is I Am Coach Amazing, you will be so impressed. Everyone had such amazing things to say to her because she had some words of wisdom for us. And here we are adults, and she was able to share a word with us. So if you're new here, first of all, welcome. We are already in the month of July, so we have 6 more months to end this year strong. And I'm excited because we are still moving and shaking, and it's going to be great. So without further ado, I would love to just shout out everybody who has a younger a young child that's helping them raise or caregive in that area. So you can relate. And email me at amazingcaregivercircles@gmail.com, or you can go to my Instagram again, which is I Am Coach Amazing, or my TikTok. You can go anywhere and find me. I Am Coach Amazing. You can go to my Facebook page, Angela Amazin Tate, the caregiver coach. But I'm excited. So without further ado, let me introduce Miss Paris Smith. How are you, Miss Paris?
Good.
You're good. Well, thank you for being here today. You look amazing. You guys can't see her, but she looks amazing. She's all the way from, you know what? I'm going to let her tell you. Paris, where are you from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, Louisiana, which is my original hometown. So if you guys didn't know that, I am originally from New Orleans. And Paris, how old are you? Because the audience needs to know how you are so strong and how you were able to care for your grandfather and so many others that your mom always is taking care of. So your grandmom, rather. So how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
She's 10. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th.
Woo! 5th grade. And so are you the only person that you know, or do you have some friends that actually help take care of their loved ones like you did with your grandfather?
Some of them, they're not really caregivers, but they do help with their parents and their grandparents. So.
Wow. Okay, so tell us about caring for your grandfather. I know your grandfather passed a couple months ago, so my condolence to you and your family, but you were so strong. It really just blew me away. I was there. I came at the end, and to see how strong you were, and you gave us a message, and I'll go back and play that message so that you can see it, because everyone has so many amazing things to say. But tell me how some of the things you did to take care of your grandfather.
Well, I always used to get him something to eat when he was hungry. I fed him. I also helped him go down the stairs to go get some coffee and things, and I also helped him go in the tub sometimes.
That's a lot. There are some adults that we struggle to do all these things. So to hear, you say you're 9?
10.
A 10-year-old actually coming through and doing it, and she did it so strong. She did it so effortlessly. She literally, I watched her in effect, and I was like, wow, that was amazing. Where did you learn how to care for your grandfather like that?
From my mom, because she always cared for grandma like her mom. So then I learned something from grandma after she been helping a lot of people to get to where they need to be so they can have things ready and all, and how she helped me. So I learned that from my grandma and my mom.
Guys, do you hear this? I mean, like, she has been watching behind the scenes and she just jumped into action. I think that's one of those things you always hear me say. You got to learn how to take action in the middle of all life's distractions. I could assure you she didn't sign up to be a caregiver and taking care of anybody at 10 years old. And I think she had been doing it for at least a year or so. And to push in that space, she did it well. She did it well. Is this something you think you could do often? Like, do you think you like the medical field or caring for someone or taking care of people?
I love taking care of people and caring for people, but I wouldn't really go to the hospital and do all that. No.
Okay. Well, there are all types of caregivers. There are private caregivers, professional caregivers, family caregivers. There's many different types. So you could work in someone's home. You could work in a nursing home, a hospital, senior care center, pretty much anywhere, a group home. There are so many options for you if you ever decided that was a path. But again, if you're just coming on, thank you for being here today. I am your Christian caregiver coach, Angela Amazing, and I have a special guest today, and my special guest is Paris Smith. She is a kid caregiver. And so listen, we are just excited because she's telling us a little bit about her journey. She cared for her grandfather who recently passed a few months ago, this year, and we watched her even help pack up this stuff for the hospice team to come and get the equipment. I watched her pack stuff up, and I'm just sitting there blown away. And I know she misses her grandfather. I'm sure you do, and I know you miss probably running around, doing everything. Paris. I'm sure he called on you a lot, did he?
Yeah.
I know he did. I know he's missed. I know you loved him a lot, and I'm just blown away. If you could say something to a kid that was 10 years old or younger, and their mom was sick, their dad was sick, or their grandparents were sick, and they had to take care of them, but they were scared, and they don't think they could do it, what would you say to them?
Be inspirational and follow your heart to help the people that helped you.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh my God. Did y'all hear that? She said, be an inspiration, but follow your heart and help the people that help you and took care of you your entire life. So in other words, she said, give back, pay it forward, and make it happen. In lame terms, like, let's get it. And that is a message. That is a message for us. Listen, guys, you can find more about Paris. Paris has her own Instagram, and it's I Am Paris. And definitely follow her and, just let her know that you're here. We will post and share this interview. And I want you to share it with somebody because it can encourage somebody, help somebody. And just for her to stop by just so that we could have this. This is amazing. Paris, we're so proud of you. I know your grandmom, your mom, and your dad and them, everybody's proud of you because you are growing up. And you're growing up strong, and we're so happy to have you because you have always been the kid with a big heart. And you're always caring and sharing for others. And I heard you have a dog. What's your dog name?
Curry.
Curry? Tell us about Curry.
He's bad.
Yeah. She said her dog. Well, I don't have a That's funny. I don't have a dog, so I don't know if dogs are bad or good.
He bites me.
How long have you had Curry?
Ever since I was 6.
Wow. So you've been caring for Curry. Oh my God, look at you. You take care of Curry?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But his mama take care of him more because she keeps taking him from me.
And who's his mom?
My grandma.
Your grandma. Okay, so y'all co-share Curry. That means
I'm
y'all
his
both.
sister.
Okay, look at you. Guys, I am so happy to have her here today. This was a very rare interview, and if you would like to give your interview, just email me again at Amazing Caregiver Circles. Let's get you on the schedule. We want to thank you for joining in, and I want to shout out my co-host Shakita Days for always making sure that everything is well put together. She always has the informative Wednesday, all the great insights. And listen, follow us, feedback, give us some feedback, comment, let us know what you're thinking. And if you have some caregiver questions, email me, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter. I am Coach Amazin on Twitter. Wherever you need to find me, I'm here for you. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. When you look in the mirror, you should see that you are truly amazing. And if you don't, you're probably looking in the wrong mirror. Now, I know you guys say I end with that all the time, but I'm looking at Paris and I see that Paris is amazing. And so obviously with her looking in the mirror or not, she knows it. So I want you to know it too. So when you look in the mirror, make sure that you're seeing the amazing within, because one of my favorite scriptures is greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world, and you have the greater within. So tap into your greater, and you guys have an amazing week. Bye guys.
When you're taking a look at life and you're looking at your life, what do you see for your future? What do you see for yourself? What do you see for your family? Do you want to continue to live this life and be unhappy, be unsatisfied, not being able to live a full, fulfilling life? You want to get out of that rut. You have to get up and do something new. Do something different. Do something meaningful. Something that's going to be valuable to your life, valuable to your growth. And the only way for you to do that is to get up and boss up. Boss up, raise your standards. Raise your standards for yourself. Raise your standards for your life. You are enough. You're capable. And the only way for you to move into a different space, we have to get the knowledge that's necessary to move into those spaces. So don't be afraid to raise your standards. Don't be afraid to better your life. Don't let people tell you that, it's not possible. You're doing this for nothing. You're doing this for you. So whatever you desire to have for you, yourself, and your family, and the life that you desire to live, take action. Take action today. So thank you guys for joining us with another Boss Up Visual podcast show. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay bossed up.
Because it's okay to say no. Because you can turn your nose into your strength of yes. Yes, I took my power back. It takes a village. It takes a team. So when I said I'm switching it up, I want everybody to leave here today buying